Just one of those days, you know, like you have one of those days that you remember. Like, there's another one.
Hey, what's up? This is a video of a very special day I had, last day of fishing this year, 2024. I had bought a cheap 10-pack of these WLure jerkbait lures. This one happens to be a Megabass 110 Vision Plus 1 knockoff. The reason I bought it was because I really wanted to try a Megabass 110. But I couldn't get over the $25 price tag. So being somewhat artistic, I thought, let's buy the cheap Lynx, try them out. I matched the internals as much as possible. Obviously, it's not going to be as great as a real Megabass one. I painted this one up with the intent of using it as a trolling lure for stripers and bluefish in the ocean. I brought it to the lake last day of the season and just threw it, just wanted to see what the action was like. I didn't put any effort into painting it. Like, I didn't even use the airbrush. I had a can of black spray paint and a can of silver spray paint back from some model kits. And I even just threw automotive clear coat on top. So it was really kind of half-assed. Threw it around a couple times and I wound up getting hit repeatedly, getting hammered by crappie. And it just was so much fun. And it was such a blast throwing this 5 1/4 inch lure and catching 10-inch fish. Video is, since then I've painted up a yellow perch and I'm looking forward to trying this one next year in the spring, end of March when the ice melts.
Alright, so let me talk about what I'm throwing on this rod. This is a handing miracle bass. This is the 6'8" two-piece medium light. This is 6'8". It's more like a 6'9" medium light. It is a true medium light. It's got a, I'm gonna say, fast to moderate fast action, and this is the Surunoya Dark Wolf KF50 SR, and I'm throwing 8-pound fluorocarbon on it. And this is what people call a power bait finesse combo. But it's great for jerkbaits. I mean, I can throw beetle spins on it, but I'm finding it's just an awesome combo for jerkbait fishing. And the thing I like about the Dark Wolf is it's got the drag clicker. You might have heard it on the last crappie. If you set your drag light enough, you will hear some drag pulling action, even in freshwater. And it casts really well, and I like the medium light a lot. I got one. I bet you it's another crappie. That doesn't feel like a crappie. Oh my god, look at that. They're just hammering this thing. What the hell, man? Look at that. Look at that. They're hammering my hand-painted 110 knockoff. Another one. It's like as big as him. What the hell, dude? What the hell, dude? So much freaking fun. I never thought I'd be throwing a crankbait, a 5-inch crankbait at crappies. But man, I spent a lot of time tuning that thing in a tub of water to make sure it's got the perfect slow sinking suspension on it. Oh, it's outpissed by batteries, but I didn't even realize that. I don't know how many I showed you on camera, but I caught like 7 on this crankbait. 7 crappie, not bass. It's been a blast. Maybe I'll get you a couple more. Sorry, not crankbait, jerkbait. It's a jerkbait. I love jerkbait fishing. I just never thought I'd be able to catch so many crappie on it. Or maybe one by accident, but this is insane. This is one of those days, you know, like you have one of those days that you remember. Look at it, there's another one. I'll be surprised if it's not a crappie. Yes, look at that. Just hammering. These crappie are hammering it. That's a freaking riot. So this lure blank, I didn't even use an airbrush on. I just used 2 cans of spray paint. I did a base coat of silver and then a little bit of black on the top. It's just like about as half-assed you can get. And I use automotive clear coat because that's what I had in the house, just to see how the lure blank would work. And it's you know, it's a 110 plus 1 knockoff, which means it runs like 6-7 feet deep. And I planned on using it saltwater trolling for bluefish and stripers. But it turns out it's a great crappie lure. Who would have thunk? It's one of those crazy things, right? You never know. Meanwhile, the water temperature's gone up from 43.3 to 44 as the sun comes out. And I've tuned this jerkbait in a tub at home to sink extremely slowly and nose down. Like I could let it loose for 30 seconds and it would probably drop 3 feet. Oh, almost had another one. Let's let it sink. There we go. Look at that. I'm not hallucinating. Gotta watch this. Look at this. This guy got hooked pretty good. There you go, another one. Like they're eating themselves. They kind of look like little tiny crappies, like cannibal crappie. What a day, man! I didn't expect this. Like if you threw 20 different scenarios at me, what I would expect today, this would be the bottom of the list that I would pick. Another one. All right. I think he was fall hooked, so that doesn't count. Trout this way a little bit. I thought I saw another boat out. Unless I am dreaming. There's another one. Is it a crappie or a bass? Whoa, what's it? Is it another crappie? Ah, sorry, dude. That's gotta hurt. We'll get that out of you. Another one. It's absolutely freaking insane. I don't understand what's going on. It's just insane. Freaking love this lure blank. Another one. What the hell? It's like freaking crazy. They're all crappie. This is like this has got to be like one of the, or there's a handful of days that I just are going to remember forever and ever. Yeah, I think this is going to be one of them. All right, I'm going to drop my anchor. Oh, that was a nice one. Alright, this one doesn't feel like a crappie, and it's not, because it's a bass. And that felt good. That's actually, for here, is a really big bass. Nice. Dude, I am loving this 110 knockoff. That looks a little bit more appropriate. See ya. Freaking killer jerkbait day. Another one. Oh my god, this lure is awesome. Oh my god, it's an amazing what an awesome day. What a freaking awesome day. Another one. What the hell? Oh, you're gonna freaking love it. Oh my god, it's like so freaking crazy. Oh, what the hell? So many of it. Yay! 24 crappie and 2 bass, of which most of it is on this 110 plus 1 knockoff. It cost $1. I bought like 10 of them for $11, so that's $1.10. And I'm sure I painted it myself, but another one. Feels more like a bass than a crappie. But it's not, it was another crappie. Another one. I don't really care if you throw the hook. It's okay. That's a bass. Proper. Oh, sorry, bro. Little guy. Still counts. Debo would call it a dink. I hereby christen this my jerkbait rod. Love it. I've been missing the last 5 years. Another one. What do we got? That feels good. Is it a bass? A pickerel? Another bass. Hey bud, come aboard! Welcome aboard! Pretty bass. It's gonna count it down a little bit because the bite's slowing down a little bit. Just count it down, count it down. There we go. That worked. Another slab crappie on the jerkbait. Just really freaking mind-blowing to me. Maybe this happens to everybody. I have no idea. So with that last fish right there, it puts me at 931 fish for the year. Not that the number is the most important thing, but it is the most I've ever caught. And I've got like maybe 2 more days of fishing this year before it just, you know, shuts down. Friday looks okay and Sunday looks okay. And then it's December, and just historically, I don't catch anything in December, so I might try once, but I'm not gonna like try a ton of times in December. So at 9:31, I don't think I'm gonna chase 1,000, but if I, for some reason, if I catch 20 more fish around here in the next hour and a half, then I'm gonna have a bit of a problem where I'm gonna feel guilty if I don't try to chase 1,000. Like, this is just for me. I don't care what anyone thinks about my numbers, and I don't share my numbers anywhere other than what I just said right now. But you know, you set yourself goals, and sometimes goals emerge as you're going. Things you didn't even think could be a goal, and that's one of them. Like this year, I really wanted to do was catch more different and bigger fish, and I feel like I did accomplish that, you know. And I thought it would be at the expense of quantity. Like I would go for quality instead of quantity this year, but so far this year it's been both, and I can't complain. We've had some really rough spells. November was a wash because of the wind, and also August was brutal too. There was so much wind. Well, not so much wind directly on us, but it was the wind from the hurricanes down in the southern Atlantic. Really ruined the inshore fishing because the waves were like 3 or 4 feet. Too many days. And if I don't catch anything else, I'll head back because I had an awesome day. Spent time with family. My son's coming back from college. Should be fun. Get ready for Thanksgiving. We're gonna eat some oysters tonight, and I'm gonna make a paella tomorrow. Try around shore a little bit.